Have quite a story of recovery for you. COVID-19 nearly took the life of a man in Bellevue. He was on a ventilator and spent weeks in the hospital, but he survived, and now he has a message for the community. KOMO's Abby Akoni is live to share his story with us. Abby?
This is truly an amazing story. Many experts tell me that most patients nationwide that go on ventilators end up dying. That's why Andy Jacobs' family tells me his story is one of a miracle.
I knew he was terrified, and I was terrified.
Janine Jacobs says she almost lost her husband. Andy is 62 years old and typically enjoys good health. So for him to contract a severe case of coronavirus was a shock to the entire family, including his daughter, Justin.
I was just so scared. At all times, I was so panicked and so scared. There wasn't a moment where I took a breath for 2 weeks.
Andy started showing symptoms on March 20th. That following week, he tested positive for COVID-19. By March 30th, he was rushed to Overlake Hospital in an ambulance, put on a ventilator within hours of arriving. After a week of being on the ventilator and 2 full weeks at the hospital, Andy was ultimately able to recover.
I was so happy. I just screamed.
I talked to the Jacobs family 3 weeks after Andy was discharged from the hospital. We practiced good social distancing, staying well more than 6 feet away from each other.
I just couldn't imagine life without him, because he's been by my side for so long, longer than he's not.
His family credits the incredible medical care at Overlake Hospital.
I firmly believe he's sitting here because of the doctors, the nurses, and everyone who took care of him.
Andy can still barely speak. His voice is still recovering after coming off of the ventilator. Even still, he has a message for the community.
Be safe, wear masks and gloves, and take it seriously.
Really powerful message that he shared with all of us. The Jacobs family tells me that Andy doesn't have any pre-existing conditions that would make him more susceptible to serious cases of coronavirus. They did say the doctors gave him hydroxychloroquine, but it wasn't effective for him. However, he did take Aletra and steroids, and the family says that really helped him fight the virus and ultimately survive. All in all, they hope their story reminds others to take the pandemic seriously and to adhere to strict social distancing in order to save lives.